Detectives from the homicide unit at DCI headquarters oversaw the second day of combing through the quarry in Mukuru Kwa Njenga. A similar exercise yesterday led to the discovery of at least 8 people who had been killed, wrapped and dumped in a horrific crime scene against humanity. A massive crowd of area residents gathered to witness the retrieval process, but the primary method of lowering locals using ropes to fetch the bodies made it slow. Minutes past 2 p.m., a boat arrived to assist in the search and recovery mission. Civil society and human rights groups involved in the exercise have called for swift investigations into the deaths of the victims who were murdered and dumped at the quarry, which has become a dumping ground.
To ensure that the forensic death investigation process, that is, postmortems into the cause of death, this should be done with independent observers. As the Police Reforms Working Group, we are available and we will be deploying pathologists to make sure that there is an independent postmortem agreed with the government pathologists. These processes should be done in a central location. As such, we are treating these bodies as part of the same mass crime until it is proven differently. The bodies should be moved to a single location and preserved awaiting forensic death investigations.
Police say they are investigating the deaths and dumping of the bodies at the site, less than a kilometer from Quarry police station.
Yesterday, the number of bodies that were retrieved were 8. And we do know for sure that 6 bodies are at City Mortuary. That has been confirmed. Now, 2 bodies that were collected, and from here, we are still trying to find out where they are placed at the moment. And as you have said this morning, 5, those have not been verified. We have the 5 packages that were collected this morning. They haven't been verified, so we have to wait for the verification.
So clearly this shows that this is not an incident that happened at once, but rather something that has been happening for a while, because there are bodies that are decomposing and there are bodies that appear to still have, some have been dropped there fairly recently. Yeah. And we are very concerned because we don't understand what could be the cause of these killings.
A fracas erupted as police tried to control the crowds who demanded that the sacks be opened in their presence.
Lakini bado unapata serikali inang'ang'ana kutunyang'anya hizo mili kwamba zote ziingize kwa kurusa, ambao ni mambo yako yanapaswa. Tumeng'ang'ana tupasavyo, tumeng'ang'ana kabisa, tumeng'ang'ana, tumelia hapo machozi, tumepigwa vito za chozi vile, tumeng'ang'ana.
One thing we noticed very clearly is that the community is very much unhappy with the police. Even as we were moving the bodies, they were resisting because they said these are the same people who are killing. How do we give back the bodies to them? I think you saw that. And there was a lot of pull and push in getting the bodies out and handing them over to the police.
And so we are asking the security apparatus to please not interfere with the bodies at all. So preservation of evidence is key because Kenyans want closure, and we can only get closure if the evidence is intact, and then we can pursue justice.
Josephine's cousin said she had a dream on Sunday, June 23rd, that something sinister was happening.
Kama kitu mbaya inataka kufanyika na otanga. Na kabla ifanyike, mimi niliita msichana, it was on Sunday, alikuja kwa nyumba. Nikamwambia Josi, nimeota ndoto mbaya. Nimeota umedisappear. Lakini sasa sijui kama ni ukweli ama ni uongo. Ebu enda kwa kanisa ukafanya nini? Ukaongea na pastor. Akaniambia hata pastor anga aliniambia ati kitu mbaya itafanyika kwangu. Nikamwambia na uliomba? Akasema niliombewa.
Later, Josephine's sister Paris claimed to have dreamt of an altercation with her missing sister before she tried to run away.
Nikasikia kuna sauti ya mwanaume alikuwa anaongea na Kiluya, anasema, Paris, sister yako Josia anasema mwili yake ipelekwe nyumbani, isijaribu kuzikwa mahali popote. Akaniuliza, umesikia? Nikamfanyia nikaitikia Sasa after hapo akaniambia, pita hapa nikuoneshe pale nakaa. Tukateremka naye, tukaenda na yeye tukasimama, nikaona ni kama tumesimama kwa mlima. na after hapo akaniambia unaona pale chini pale, na kulikuwa ni chini sana, ni deep, pale kuna maji mingi.
Without prior knowledge of Perry's dream, Josephine's cousin had a similar dream, prompting her to contact Perry's. They decided to act on the mysterious dreams, leading them to the crime scene. After negotiating with locals, they paid 15,000 shillings for the initial retrieval, originally priced at 25,000 shillings. The remains are currently at City Mortuary, awaiting postmortem. There are fears that the number of bodies could increase as the expansive site continues to emit a fall odor even after the removal of 9 bodies. Police say the investigations point to murder. David Kagina, K24 from Mukuru Kwa Njenga, Nairobi.